r/askreddit. What technology are you shocked has not advanced yet? That we can't put enamel back on teeth. Look into the ingredient Europe and Asia has in their toothpaste that remineralizes teeth. Nanohydroxyapatite. I learned about it on Reddit. Actually remineralizes. Can order it via Amazon from overseas if you are in US. Replacement teeth. A number of my teenage clients have hereditary dental problems, and the blow to their self-esteem is such a shame. You'd think something we'd use every day would be stronger. I wish fake teeth implants weren't so expensive, otherwise I'd totally get all of my teeth replaced. Dustpans that don't leave a Coke line of dirt. The innovation here is sweep the line quickly across the room. You are correct. That is seed dirt. It ensures that you get a good crop next time and is the sweeper's job security. We have an entire emoji alphabet complete with skin color, tones, gender neutrality, but we still can't write SMS with bold, italics, or underlines. Edit. Yes, I know that WhatsApp, Telegram, and thousands of other apps support formatting with asterisks, markdown, etc. The point is, SMS doesn't support bold and italics when it does support skin tone and gender-neutral emojis. Expressing medium skin tone gender-identified person shrugging seems a lot more specific than expressing bold or italics. Waste disposal. We still bury most of it in the ground. Bras. You'd think that we wouldn't still be wearing the metal death traps of our grandmother's suffering, but nope. You see the new bra every few years, but it never catches on. My back hurts. Irons. Somehow I simultaneously can remove and create new wrinkles. This cannot be the pinnacle. Get a handheld steamer. It's too easy. Just like an iron, you fill it up with water and plug it in. No clunky ironing board needed. Simply put your garment on a hanger and then run the steamer in the vertical rows, making sure to apply pressure to the garment. Actually press the steamer to the garment, but keep a continuous up and down motion to avoid creating wrinkles or damaging the item from excessive heat. If you accidentally create a crease, it's much more forgiving than with an iron. I find running over it at various angles and pulling the fabric apart does the trick. In my country, it's the internet. Australia? I've heard it's not that great over there. India used to be the same, but then Geo came in and basically gave data for free, forcing other companies to lower their prices as well. What country, if you don't mind me asking? He can't get back to you. He's used up all his internet for today. Damn. Elevators. Why can we not unpress a button that has been clicked? The elevators at my workplace let you do that, but it's an undocumented feature that most people don't know about. I only learned it after seeing other people do it. If a button is double pressed quickly, it is deselected if it is not the only selected button. No cure for tinnitus. Just put some nanobots in my ear and make the ringing go away. Edit. Thank you for the silver, stranger. Some tinnitus is neurological, not mechanical. It's basically the sound version of visual snow. And then there's me, lucky enough to have both from birth. Printers. Don't even get me started on the ones at my lab. Paper in the load tray are perfectly fine. Time for the printer to crumple a tiny edge and then scream paper jam and halting everything else until you take that one piece of paper out. It's all good though. That'll buy you about 5 minutes before it repeats itself. Someone forgot to load paper before starting the day and the printer happens to run out. Surprise, the printer has just locked down all tests on the machine and requires that paper be loaded, and then the machine itself needs to be rebooted and reloaded for an extra 20 minutes before proceeding. This one printer is going to be the sole reason for me having an aneurysm one of these days. The legal code. Computer programmers have come up with beautiful collaborative change tracking systems, like Git, that let you easily make changes to a huge base of code, track who changed what, submit and resolve conflicting versions of updates, etc. When we pass a new bill that replaces or modifies an old law, it's always some 300-page document with pages of subsection F, paragraph 3 will be modified to read XYZ. Why not put the laws into a Git repository and make it easy for bills to just modify the existing history to say what you want it to say? Why not have the transparency to see exactly what changes and who implemented that change? Want to slip some pork for your district into an unrelated bill? Well, that edit is going to have your name on it. Of course, it'll never happen. Edit. Okay, maybe it will happen if DC can make it work. When I first thought about this a decade ago, it seemed pretty unlikely. Frost the whole fucking Pop-Tart already. Oh, they will, but only after they shrink the Pop-Tart 25% and then charge you the same price for your now fully frosted Pop-Tart. Microwave doors. There's no such thing as a quiet microwave door, yet we know what chemicals are in space thousands of light years away. I can't even imagine what a microwave would be like with a silent door and muted beeps. Allergy control. How are there no permanent cures for allergies yet? I'll never know how awesome it must be to own a German Shepherd, and so many people won't ever know how good peanut butter is. There's a new treatment that exposes you to the allergen in extremely small doses and gradually increase it. Except that it takes 2 to 5 years, a shit ton of money, and very regular visits to the doctor's office, shots, or a very, very, very regular daily habit, drops. Around 20 years ago, I was promised a cloned woolly mammoth. Then I read about a plan to reverse engineer elephants back into mammoths. Look, I don't even know the ins and outs, just make the damn mammoth. I thought they did that already. No, the problem isn't getting the DNA, it's impregnating an elephant to bring a baby mammoth to term. I think the best we can hope for is a mammoth-elephant hybrid. I see you've met my ex. I'm still shocked that with all our medical research we haven't found any cure or reliable treatment for baldness. Jeff Bezos is bald, proof that money will not cure it. Windshield wipers. They can be hard to find, but there are silicone wipers, PIAA or Michelin that I know of, that are far superior to anything else. They don't degrade like the rubber ones. I can't say enough about them so far. There are other fads like Teflon coating, graphite coating, rain repellent coating, etc., but it's still over rubber, which degrades. The entire DMV process. My local DMV recently changed the way they set up everything, and it's far faster than it was when I remember going there with my mom as a child. Now you've got 2 lines that you wait in directly after entering that differ depending on your purpose of visit, and then after waiting through that they give you your number. Wait times are definitely faster now compared to before when you just got a number upon entry without being sorted first. Dream recording. I still await the day we'll be able to watch the stupid things our brains come up with just because you've met a friendly dog a week prior. Can we not save the nightmares, though? I mean, both. Both are interesting. I think with nightmares it would end up as a comedy show because while watching the recording, you'll notice how idiotic it was and that wasn't as scary as you thought. Not technology, but our understanding of nutrition. Every week, X is bad for you and then the next week it's good for you. 1. A grad student studies the effect of chemical on mice and finds it correlates with thing. 2. The university media department has a slow day and issues a press release which notes that chemical is found in food in trace quantities far below the levels relevant to the study, leaving out every word in this sentence after food. 3. The general media picks up on this and distorts it even further than the university press release. 4. America's #1 gut doctor urges all Americans, throw out this one food immediately and buy probiotic supplements. I'm not sure if you can include this in technology, but dentistry is still pretty archaic. Insured dental care lags behind what's possible. I had to get a crown recently and the dentist was zipping back and forth making putty molds for the crown, grinding down my temporary after having me bite in paper. Sending me home for a week to wait until the permanent crown was ready, all the annoying shit. My dad went to his dentist, and they put his x-rays into a program that modeled the crown for a 3D printer. He left the office 1 hour later with the permanent crown in place. Phone service. It's 2020, the quality of sound and service should be vastly improved by now. It is. Sorta. Try making a call with something like FaceTime Audio or Google Hangouts. The audio quality will sound great. When you make a regular cell phone call, the phone carrier strips out part of the audio that aren't needed for human communication and compresses the audio a lot. This makes the call quality sound really bad, but still understandable. This also makes it use almost no data at all. By lowering the amount of data it uses, they can service many more phones on a single tower, which is way cheaper for the cell company to do. For landline phones, most of them are VoIP phones now. Even if you have an old POTS phone, it probably connects to some sort of digital interface at some point. They do the same thing. They want to make sure your phone call doesn't chew up all the bandwidth you have paid for, even if you only paid for the crappy DSL service in your area. If you pick up the phone and your internet slows to a crawl, you're going to complain to your internet provider. So yeah, the technology is there, but it doesn't make financial sense for phone companies to do it, so they actually make the sound quality worse on purpose. CCTV footage still looking like it was recorded by a potato. It's a storage cost trade-off. High-resolution video takes up more storage costs more. Showers. Why doesn't every shower have a thermostat so I can just dial in the temperature I want? Why do I have to perform alchemy with these 2 knobs, test the water several times, and get scalded when my wife obviously turns on the washing machine mid-shower? Here's the temperature I want, maintain this temperature. You can buy one to replace your standard hot-cold knobs, but why aren't they everywhere in every single shower? Printers. We can land a robot on a rock millions of miles away and have it send back pictures to us. Hard, but we've done it multiple times. Want to print out those pictures in black and white? Sorry, you're out of magenta. Also, the paper jammed. Even fancy huge office printers. Printing labels? Get ready to feel rage. Edit. Everyone telling me how to print labels is giving me anxiety flashbacks. I know about the bypass tray. The bypass tray can get fucked. Umbrellas. Parasols have been around for millennia and they still kinda suck. I mean, other than a hood or literally stopping the rain, I'm not sure what you can do at an individual level to get some protection from the rain. Other than the umbrella being unnecessarily high-tech and motorized and sprouting automatically from over your shoulder and holding itself up based on Wi-Fi weather forecast, I'm not sure what could be done. And think how overpriced that fancy tech umbrella would be, lol. The school system. That's a feature, not a bug. This cute little guy is taking a selfie. Do you have any idea how advanced he is with the new technology? I can't imagine how many likes I'll have. Thank you so much for watching. Please feel free to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and have a great rest of your day.